the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of what is not there.
Yeah.
Faith doesn't cause miracles, but faith helps me to hang in there till the miracle happens. I don't care how you look at me. I don't care how mad at me you get. It's going to be faith that takes me from where I am to where I'm going. The old folks used to say, we come this far by faith. Leaning on the Lord, trusting in His holy word, and He never failed me yet. We've got to get to the place where we're not going to stop believing. We're not going to stop living. We're not going to stop pressing. We're not going to stop pushing. We're not going to draw back, but we're going to fight forward. When I get offended, I'm not going to run from God. I'm going to run to Him. When things get rough, I'm going to keep pressing towards the mark of the prize of the high calling of God, which is in Christ Jesus. I can't stop praising Him. I won't stop praising Him. I can't stop living for Him. I won't stop living for Him. I can't stop preaching. I won't stop preaching. I can't stop singing. I won't stop singing because I can't stop this. God has been too good to me. And God has been too good to you. There should be no reason that anybody draws back from God. You ought to be drawing to Him. He woke you up when you weren't thinking anything about Him. He's been a blessing to you even when you turned your back on Him. God has been good all day long, every day. He's been everything that you needed, even though you've been drawing back on Him. And so where are the folks that just can't stop? Where are the folks that won't stop? Where you at? Where you at? Let me see you jump on your feet. And we gonna give God some praise. Because He deserves it. He deserves all the glory. He deserves all the honor. He is, He was, and He is to come. He's the Alpha and the Omega. He's the first and the last. He's the one who is and was and is to come. He's the Almighty. Let me say something right before I close out here. God is looking for a people that will not deny Him in this culture. And see, so many people are afraid to say that I believe in Christ. They're afraid to say that I believe in the authentic Bible. They're afraid to say that this is wrong and that is wrong. But God is looking for some people that will not turn back. See, when God saved me, when He came and got me, I was in a dark place. And I looked up and I said, God, if you're really there, if you're really there. And see, I knew Him from a young boy, but I had turned away. Like some of these young folks in this room. In my teens, I was just doing whatever I wanted to do, just living however I wanted, even though I knew that God was real. And it wasn't until I got to a place in my marriage many, many years ago, and the Lord began to speak to me. And I said, God, I don't know if this is the life that you had planned for me. And God said, no, this is not what I had planned for you. And I said, so God, what am I supposed to do? He said, give your life to me. And I said, but God, that's hard. There's so many people around me doing what they want to do, and it feels like they're living good and they're having fun. And God said, look, if you really want me, then you're going to have to let go of all those things. And I looked and I said, God, if you're really there, I mean really, really there. Anybody ever been there? I said, God, if you intervene in this situation in my life, and there was a situation going on, there was a whole bunch of mess going on. And me and my wife were near divorce. We were nearly divorced. We were nearly separated. And I was nearly a weekend dad. Anybody know what it's like to be a weekend dad? And that's a hard thing to do. But God said, He said, if you serve me, I'll show you who I am. And I said to God, I said, God, if you intervene in this situation, you will not have to worry about me for the rest of my life. And my friends, they began to ask, they said, what happened? You went from, and he told the story just a little bit, you went from hanging out with us at the club, working at the club, you were selling CDs and pornography, and you was into all kinds of stuff. And I took all that stuff and I gave it away and threw it in the trash and broke it and said, from this day forward, For God I live. And for God I die. And at that particular moment, God stepped in. And I remember my wife calling me. It was out the blue, and I had no idea because I felt like the marriage was over. It was lost. I had messed up, and I had done some things wrong. I had messed around, and I was just out there. And I got a call, and she said, you know, I don't know why I'm asking you this, but I'm asking, do you really want to do this? Do you really want to divorce? Do you really want to go through with this? Come on. And I sat there. And I remember I was at work and I went into the bathroom because tears began to roll down my eyes. Because I had talked to the Lord. And I had asked him, what was he going to do? And her call was an answer to prayer because I didn't know which way to go. And I remember saying to her on the phone, I said, you know what? If you're not willing to give up on it, I'm not either. And we were supposed to just sign the papers on Monday morning. This was a Friday or Thursday or Friday. And from that day forward, God began to do a work in our marriage. Hallelujah. Not only did he restore our marriage, but he equipped us to counsel other people in marriage. Now, isn't that crazy? Two people who had failed at their marriage, God will take those two people to pour into somebody else's marriage. And that was over 11 years ago. And God, and I've kept my word to God that I can't stop. And I won't stop. Because God showed who he was in my life. And when God shows up and shows you that he is real, it should cause a response out of you that changes your life. You may not be perfect on day 1. You may not do everything right on day 10. You may not know all the scriptures by day 33. You may not know how to do everything and know all the church stuff by 1 year. You may be 5 years down the road and you're still overcoming situations in your life. You may be 10 years down the road and you're still growing in the grace of God. You may be 15 years in this thing, but I will tell you, when you make a commitment that you can't stop, that you won't stop, God will keep blessing you. He'll keep changing you from glory to glory by the image of God. He'll keep working on you. You are the potter, oh Lord, and I am the clay. Mold me and shape me after your way. And see, we got to get to the place where we understand that this may take time. But I'm going to hang in there until it happens. I'm going to hang in there until I talk right. I'm going to hang in there until I walk right. I'm going to hang in there until I love right. I'm going to hang in there until I do right. I'm going to keep on going because I can't stop. And I won't stop.